This clock drags low, and the energy level runs down the stream. This overpumped feeling is for the dogs. Collapsing to the floor comes without focus, and the drizzle and the dizziness and the weak feeling within the knees becomes overpowering. It is critical, moments no doubt with uncertainty, extensions of the breath. It defines a struggling between no doubt, the uncertain extension. Gates of hell, the beauty of life by the game of chance, as the privilege, control disengages the well knocked out, and the connection between the mystery and swank. While I dance around in circular amongst the campfire with the voodoo dolls, convince the rats of the chewing of the bones. Forevermore the searing of the pavement. I am with 9/7" a black feather as it cuts sideways to embrace Mother Nature. Help! I brightly simmer and stammer within myself, while remembering the plead. If I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Then, without warning, a silhouette of American Crow is perched before me. I suppose overestimating the power of the Sigmund Freud ID of common consciousness, I come to assume another day, if only to levitate the essential of power, as I represent the desire to want, the need within dreams. This figure seems to come to me, curious honestly. I am alarmed, but I am not afraid, as I manage to say with a mouth of gulp. Excuse me, what? An American Crow measuring 13" tall with a slight slender black coat, beady brown eyes is indeed staring at me. A beak long can be in without a hooked end. In the bird's right is a gold dust, apparently while carefully pacing back and forth in a smooth twigger like a branch. As it spreads its powerful wings outright while looking at me with a perfectly shaped head, I whisper dawningly, welcome, 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 welcome. Look at me, I am no fool, I am the messenger. I proceed to forewarn. As I walk through the shadows of death, will you not experience light? Without darkness, you cannot know light. Then with the satisfaction, while bobbing the head mechanically, I present the announcement of my misfortune as I know the tumor of my brain. The outcome of this disease could result in a slight disfigurement if the chances of the walk and the talk. I collapse forward, continue in the inside, as I accompany the distress, such the collapse of the ritual dance with wolves. As I retain the information the American Crow implies. Tricky is not what I'm opposed. However, preparing the worst case scenario lessens the anxiety in the beauty of life and wins the all-might flight. A privilege of selfishness act casting a mid-spell to turn the body of the grayish blue to capture the spirits of joy, the adventure, the love, the blackness of the heart. I am mystified, the bird continued smugly. For your awareness, I provide the information, because the humans stole my identity by the ancient act. I live without family. Being set free means the world to me. As I crackle, I chant with the magic words like a twig branch. I look past me and I crouch down. I wish all you see and seem to see, but I am a dream within a dream. All it takes is a trust, a little bit of dust, as I realize his extreme emotions justify concern. I am trance. My man Kenny Roger once told me to pick up my lessons on sitting at the table. To still dealing with the done. I am him. I'm hallucinating because the folks tell me my heart is gone. I'm like a nugget upon the footstool in front of the high back chair. Nobly 3 gospel men come upon my home every Sunday, and I ask Ma what needs to be attended. I swear she hates the attention. She shows me abruptly and brutally disrespects, but I, thrusting my knees with the overuse of the broomstick to the corner of the kitchen, I look. Does she like my fallen tongue? Ma has been nastier since Father has bullied her eyes to the right. Now it's just an eye socket. Mom wears a patch to cover the eye and she looks like a pirate. She looks so rough, tough. The salt, the pepper, the hair, the slang to the left and the icy blue. She makes her way meaner in a junkyard dog. Hungry like a shark, hunting for dinner. She speaks, reminds me of the Wicked Witch. Her voice sings to the high laughing hyena of Africa. That is no joke. Man, I would love to throw a stone in the yap. She sends a shivering down my spine. And the curious of my father mind is in prison. Now becomes a shiver. But no thanks to him. When I care for Ma, I never wear the heart of gold. Stabbing in the 3/4-inch eye hole of the saline, and the white gaze calls for the heart of black. I am bravery. I'm identity. I feel scared, angry, trapped by the invasion of the innocent. Within my subconscious mind, my inner voice raises desperately. I am panic, I am breath, and I breathe, I breathe, I breathe existence for a long freeze. I need warmth, I need guide, I need starry light as I waken at the morning light. My might I have to fight, I am not ready to part. I promised my son I would tell him. He scares his name, he teaches me tradition of the family vials. And the value of my wife is important to me. She teaches me I cannot have Saul taken from me. I am panic, I'm stricken. I am the raised voice of the Almighty. I call.